if you are from DSC, students are not from DSC, they are struggling in G1 paper. You are from DSC, or many students query I receive from Delhi University, JNU and other, they struggle in theoretical paper. So on the same lines, what would you suggest as the key things to do while preparing for answer writing?
Right, so I think again, studying is one aspect, but what you present on the day is the second aspect, and the one
Yes.
that is eventually evaluated. You may have a lot of knowledge, but if it's not on the paper in the right way, it's not going to get evaluated. So I think paper writing is answer writing is very, very important, and I think I'd like to begin with what you used to teach us a lot, which is read the question 3 times while answering,
Yes.
because UPSC asks a very specific question that highlight the challenges of fertilizer in the agriculture sector. Mostly in UG we have the habit, we see agriculture and we just write like 5 pages.
True. Yeah.
But in UPSC, you have to be very, very concrete. So, like you said, need to understand what the question is asking. And there are keywords like you used to explain. That is very, very critical so that we answer it in that format. That's something I really learned. And secondly, definitely there's a word limit to every answer, sir. And we need to follow that. So, brief and being concise and to the point is the key. But all of this can come with practice, which all of us candidates do not leave any time for. We are like, we'll just write on the final day. But I think we should definitely prepare writing our answers and maybe get it evaluated if possible before the exam. So,
Yes. That's I always tell the students that answer writing is also the part of the preparation. It's not
yes,
like once we finish the syllabus, then we write. It's a
right.
simultaneous. So
I
again, you can listen to top ranker of our country that she's also saying that answer writing is the part of the preparation. You have to understand, my dear students. Isha, if we go paper wise, just to give more clarity over this exam to all the students, if we go paper wise, starting from first to sixth, uh, a small inputs that you would like to suggest to the students, starting from books that you have referred, or the kind of content is required, or what is special you have done.
Sure, sir. So there are 6 papers, right? So the first one is general English. Again, it has an essay, paragraph, précis. So I think many a times, since we have a lot of other syllabus to focus, we leave very little time. But that very little time, if focused, is really helpful. For example, if you practice a few précis or 1 or 2 essays before the exam, that will really help. So that on the day of performance, you are not nervous about anything. And we've been writing essays from school days, so
Yes.
definitely some practice is required. Should not ignore it completely. Second
Yes.
paper is general knowledge, which I'd say is a lot dreadful. Reason being, the syllabus is everything under the sun, right? And
True.
there is no set syllabus given by UPSC also. But however, I think we can try to prepare smart in that, look at the past years, see what kind of questions they are asking. And for example, if there are current affairs, so some monsoon, some earthquake, some glacial outburst is happening. So things like that have a high probability of coming up. So being smart, just looking back on a few things how they have worked out, and basic things that we can do in whatever time is possible. But yeah, again, we
Mm.
can't be certain about that paper, but try to do your best. um,
Yes.
Talking about general economics one, sir, that is micro econometrics and stats. So that is
Yes.
highly applied. Despite being from DSE, I am also scared of that paper because it's really lengthy and it
Yes.
takes up a lot of time even when you write on that day. So I think practicing a lot of numericals beforehand, having clarity of concepts is integral. And on the day of paper, managing time is very critical because it's a very lengthy paper.
Yes. Yes.
G1. General economics too, that has a very huge syllabus, but I find
Yes.
it the most interesting because it is very intuitive and you can feel the subject while you were reading that. So I think that paper, just the syllabus is very huge. Rest, I think dynamic answer writing would help. Maybe if something is asked on the exchange rate mechanism, we can
Yes.
also try to quote from our country's example. That really helps build the answer. Third paper, General Eco 3, I think that has the least amount of syllabus. But again, paper covers a lot of current things like what are the new green initiatives that are happening, what are the
Yes.
sustainable development goals. So we need to read a lot of current affairs for General Economics 3. And coming to Indian economics, that's again really huge. And it actually helps you build foundation for a lot of other papers. Like you can, when you prepare for Indian economics, we give base to GE 1, 2, and 3 as well. So I
Yes.
think I did a lot of reading from the reports like budget, economic survey, RBI reports, current affairs, because it's a very dynamic kind of a paper, very evolving and very
Yes.
interesting to read, sir. So I think dynamic answer writing would be the thing for the Indian economics paper.
Indian